Hello and welcome to the second part in our tutorial series showing how to use the Where Climbers Gather forums hosted by Solid Rock Climbers for Christ. What I'm going to talk about here today is the site user portal. This is the main thing that you're going to see whenever you log in to Where Climbers Gather. I've just put my password in. This is where it takes me, Where Climbers Gather. A couple buttons, and I'm going to go through what all of those do. So the first one that we have here is the forums. Now this is really the meat of Where Climbers Gather. It's where you can go to post on various subjects and see videos and share where you're going on trips or projects that you're working on right now with the rest of the community. So I'll go into more detail in that one with the next video where we talk a bit more about the forums and what's going on there. So I want to focus on these next few. Now the first one here, we have the site user search. So I'm going to go ahead and go there really quick. And what this is going to do, it's going to take me a place where I can search through the member database on Where Climbers Gather to find other climbers in my area that are involved with Solid Rock, or if I'm going on a trip someplace and I would like to meet up with people out there, I can try to find them, send them a message, and get out there and climb. So I would look in here, and there's just a big field here you can put in all the stuff that you're looking for as you search. So you could search for a specific username if there's one person that you're trying to find, but more likely you're going to, let's go in here to the region. Let's say I'm headed out to Colorado, and so put Rocky Mountain. I might put in a city. Let's say that I'm going to Boulder, and that is obviously Colorado. And I could put in any other kind of things. I could put a specific climbing experience or level in there. I can say, like, let's for instance say I just want to sport rock climb, and I put in whatever's pertinent to what I'm looking for. Click submit, and it's going to search. And now this is very important. It's going to look initially like it didn't do anything, but it says in big bold letters there, the results are posted under the search box. So we go down there, and now you can see there's a list of users here that are from Boulder, Colorado. It tells me their climbing level right there, and if I wanted to get in touch with any of them, I could go and click the magnifying glass. Let's just pick Scott 3 here, and that will take me to his public profile, where any information that he had shared would show up here. And if I was interested, I could go right up here in the top. It says send message. So I can click on that, and that would take me to a place where I can send him a private message, which is pretty simple. We'll cover that more in depth in later videos. But you could send a message to that particular person, say, hey, I'm heading out to Colorado at the end of the month, would like to get some climbing in, and are you available, etc. So that's one way to use Where Climbers Gather to connect with somebody. Now, the next thing down, let me get all the way back here, you can view your profile. So if you noticed, when I clicked on the search, it took me in and it showed me the public profile of the user that I had found. So this lets you see what you're going to look like to other people when they find you. So you can see I have my name, my first name shown here, last name's hidden, email address is hidden, all that, and it says a little bit of information that I've decided to share. So it just lets you see what it looks like. But the next one down, update your profile. If there's something that's on there that you would want to have hidden, or something that you want to share, or just you've moved and you want to update that, you can go here into update profile, and that's going to take you into a form that's going to look really similar to the one that you saw when you initially registered for the site. So let's just say, for instance, that I want to share my last name. Most people call me Dan Davies anyway. And if I had moved, I could change that, for instance, and let's just change up a few things here. So there. So I've decided to share my last name and not share my spiritual journey, just for the sake of demonstration. Click submit, and it says it's been updated. So we go back here now. If I view my profile, you can see that it will display my full name, Dan Davies, and if I were to go down, the other parts that I clicked hidden were hidden. So you can use that to just keep your info up to date, share what you want to share, don't share what you don't want to share. We're pretty easy about it. And so now the last bit on the site user portal here is membership info. So we're just going to go there, and this is where, if you're interested in becoming a member of Solid Rock, this gives you a place you can go. There's a link to read our mission and methods, the Christian doctrine that we subscribe to, and make sure that that's something you're on board with. And if so, then you can just click the link to say that you are a Christian, you're a climber, and that you agree with the direction and the doctrine that Solid Rock has. You can put in your email address, and you will just click submit. And if the people at our office will look over and make sure that it's coming from a legitimate source and all that, and if so, you'll get an email back, and they'll tell you kind of the next steps and welcome you as a member. Membership with Solid Rock, we highly encourage it, of course. It's climbers that want to reach the climbing community for Christ, usually through small on-mission climbs that they put together or local Bible studies. It's just kind of a way of getting involved with other climbers in the area that you're in that have the same convictions as you do. So I would go through that if I wanted to, but that's not. We're going to go through all of those steps right now. So that is more or less the user portal. So that's your front door into where climbers gather, and in later videos we'll go into more depth with the forums and all the kind of features that we have there. So thank you, and hope that this is a blessing to you.